and welcome again back to class. Today I'm going to do a class that is very much a heart opening, chest opening, welcoming in all the good stuff class today. So it will be gently a gentle class, but with a few little moderate challenges in it, just to keep you on your toes. Okay, so just starting off with comfortably sitting in a nice Sukhasana cross-legged position. And we're just going to connect in with ourselves. Just take that nice deep breath all the way down deep into the belly. And if you like, you can gently drop yourself down into the heart area for your practice today. Just checking in with your own being. And just noticing what comes up in your practice today, what thoughts come through, what emotions arise as well. Your practice can give you a window to the soul, a window into what's going on inside. So if you give yourself that time, even if it's just a practice of yoga where you're concentrating on yourself and your body, your emotions, you can get a great insight into where you're at and how you're feeling. So it's good to do this as often as you can. So taking a few more deep breaths in. Wonderful. Okay. Inhale, bring your arms up. And just rise them above your head so that your shoulders are down but your arms are reaching up towards the sun. Bring your spine nicely erect so you're coming out of the pelvis. Stretching up, giving the digestion some room to work its wonders. Keep breathing deeply. Just allowing for a lot of lymphatic drainage from the hands and the arms. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, take your arms over to the side. Breathing here. Inhale back up to the centre, exhale over to the other side. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale the arms up to centre and exhale over to the other side. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale back up. And exhale. And inhale back up to centre again. Come straight down to warm up twist. Two. 3. 4. 5, come back to centre, inhale the arms up and back down, other side. Nice deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and 5, come back to centre. Well done. Okay, take the feet out in front, point and flex the toes. We'll just do our little usual warm up to the feet and the ankles and the legs. Just rotate 3 times in one direction and back. Good. Excellent. Okay, coming down, swinging round onto the sacrum, engage the core, lift the legs. Now you can take the hands back and support yourself if you wish, lifting your legs up to the ceiling, or you can bring your arms out and balance here. It's up to you. You can just take your hands down if you just feel that need that extra little bit of help. Okay, and I want you to take the left leg down, put the right one up. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that down. Left leg up, nice, holding nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back down and then slowly come down a little bit further towards the floor, keeping it nice and strong in the core. 1, breathing through, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Coming back up again. Take a nice deep breath in here and slowly come forward. Doesn't matter if you're not too deep down, it's very early days for the hamstrings. It's just a nice lengthening through that connective tissue, just as deep as you feel comfortable. And breathe. Just connecting in, allowing that connective tissue to slowly, slowly lengthen through. Just taking your time. Okay, 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come back up. Just take your feet to the width of the mat. We'll just do a nice little gentle twist here just to warm up all the digestive area. Take a nice deep breath in, and I just want you to take your hand down towards your foot, but that might also be on your leg, just wherever you feel you can stretch to, okay? I just want you to take that right arm out behind you. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again. Just take a nice deep breath in and exhale, come back slightly, hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come back up again with that inhale, and then exhale, take the other hand to the other side and bring the arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again and then come back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again. Well done. Take a little breath. Whoo! Nice core work. Alright, so we're going to cross the legs and we're going to come forward into a tabletop, okay? So knees hip width apart, in line with the hips, hands directly under the shoulders, shoulder width apart. Okay, we're going to just start off with a couple of cats and cows here. So we're going to take them nice and gentle. So really bring that tummy down towards the floor, looking up nice and deeply. Just allow that lower back to start to open up. Exhale, round the shoulders, push down into the hands. Take the tummy back towards the spine. And inhale again, up towards the ceiling. And exhale. And again. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. It's a great way to open up your body in the morning when it's stiff. Coming out of bed, you can sometimes get down and do a few cats and cows. Really just helps to open up the spine, get the body moving, digestive system moving. Okay, come back to the centre. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of thread the needle, okay? So we're going to take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to take that left hand all the way through. Bring our weight down onto the left shoulder and the head down onto the ground. Now you might find that that's enough and you want to keep this right hand here, say for example, to support your body, that's fine. Or you might be able to take that hand away, and if you can, brilliant, bring it all the way around your back and see if you can touch the left thigh. So you're taking that right shoulder up towards the ceiling. And just allow your body to rest down on that shoulder, so you're giving yourself a nice shoulder blade stretch here. And at the same time you're opening up the chest, pectoral muscles there, and ultimately the respiratory system. So take a nice deep breath, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly release that arm and bring it back down to the floor. Okay, slowly bring your body back up. Let's do 3 more cats and cows just to iron out that stretch. Inhale again, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the shoulders. Again. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Back to tabletop. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, take the other hand down, and again support yourself if you need to, that's fine. Otherwise, take that left arm round and grab the thigh, and then take the left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Three, 4, and 5. Coming back round again. Okay, again, position yourself back into tabletop again, and we'll do 3 more cats and cows. Inhale, looking up, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. And then back to the heels, and just reach yourself out as far as you can with the fingertips, and just bring your body down towards the floor, opening up those shoulders, shoulder blades, and just allowing the neck to lengthen and elongate through. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, excellent. Right, coming up and just sitting on the knees and at the feet. The knees at the minute. Let me just put my hair up again, it's about to fall out. Alright, so a little bit of extra breather. Alright, so now we're going to take ourselves up in nice circles with the arms coming up. So we're opening up the pectoral muscles here, opening up the front, bringing in a nice back bend going on here. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to come up onto the knees, take the hands behind, and bring them all the way around into a big circle, coming down towards the floor. And then coming back up on an inhale. And at the top, we start to exhale, bring ourselves back down. And try and do it in a nice, slow, controlled manner, because then that will help to build strength in the legs and the knees. Just taking your time and down towards the floor. So it's like we're coming up to salute the sun, and then coming back down in reverence and back. Okay. And again, let's do another 5 of these. So that's 1. Okay, 2. It's just a nice movement. It's like you're a big wave on the ocean. And you're crushing down towards the shore, and then coming back up again, powerful. And then we're going to crash down. I think we've got one more to do, haven't we? As I bring all these little analogies in. But you can imagine yourself as powerful as a big wave, and then crashing down the shore. Okay, coming back into a nice extended child's pose here. And just relax. Breathing through 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again. Okay, so now we're going to just take the fingertips behind us and we're going to engage the core and we're going to lift up again. So we give the quads a nice workout here and also a stretch at the same time. So, taking a nice deep breath in, we're going to come up, take the head back if you can, and just take the weight down onto the hands, lifting the bottom up towards the ceiling, engaging the core, breathing. 1, 2. Now I'm going to try and get to 10, but you come down whenever you need to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Slowly bring the bottom down, bring the head back up. Inhale nice and deeply. Bring the arms up over your head and bring them in extended child's pose and bring your head back down. As a nice counter pose to your head being back. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to come back into tabletop, but this time we're going to take your head down on the floor. Now, rather than having the crown on the top of your head on the floor, just take a little bit further back to your head and just roll just a little bit towards the back of your head. Just roll back and forth. It's just a nice little stretch for our neck. Sometimes we need that after we've taken our head back in a previous posture. Just slowly roll, very gentle. This is a kind of play on the hair pose. You can do it without your hands if you feel that your neck is happy with that. It's just a very gentle movement. Okay, well done. Coming back up again. Well done. Okay, right, we're going to do a little bit of work on the pectorals and the arms at the same time. So we're going to kind of come into a half plank position. So from your tabletop, you want to bring your hands a little bit further forward so that when you come forward, you can have your shoulders directly above your hands and a nice straight back, okay? So we're just going to move back and forward nice and gently. And again, you can come just to here if that's enough for you and come back and just keep going back and forward, or you can come forward and bring yourself down even if it's just a little bit and push back as well. And keep your core nice and strong. Some people might be able to have the strength to come all the way down and touch the chin in a half Chaturanga Dandasana position and come back. You just want to make sure that your hands are facing forward. It's not a press up, okay? Hands are facing forward and your elbows come tucking into the side of your chest as you come down and you push back up and back. Okay, very effective this at building strength through the shoulders and the arms. So it's great for the big wings, but it's also great just for bringing weight into the arms. So, you know, as we get older, be careful of osteoporosis. So weight bearing exercises are always good, and this is great, this one, because this really helps to bring strength into the arm bones and the shoulders. Okay, let's do another 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Okay, now we're going to do a funny posture now, okay? So we're going to bring the knees together. And we're going to come forward again, okay? I'm going to just bring our chest down between our hands, but we're going to leave our bottom up in the air, okay? Take our forehead on the floor and take the elbows down. It's a very odd posture, but it's great. So, let me just explain that again. You're bringing your knees together, come forward, bring your chest down between your hands, bottom still up. Forehead on the floor and elbows down. Hold for 1, breathing. And 4 and 5. Bring your tummy down onto the ground and just come into a general Sphinx position. So that last posture is a really deep lower back stretch. It's a bit of an awkward posture, but I actually really love it. I feel it really just brings everything down the shoulder blades, gets into the lower back. It's a fantastic posture. Okay, so we're into our Sphinx. We're just going to have a little roll the hips from side to side here. Just take it nice and easy. Just want to get our lower backs and our backs nicely warmed up for the back bend at the end of class. And take it nice and easy. Okay, so we're just going to take that right foot up. I'm going to take the weight on the left hand. We're going to take the right hand and the right foot, push the foot away towards the back ceiling. And just feel that nice stretch through the quads, but also in the shoulder and the back. Just take two or three nice deep breaths here. And then I want you to slowly bring that heel down towards your bottom. And again, just feel that nice quad stretch. 4 and 5. Well done. Release that right foot. Bring the left one up and do the exact same thing. So first of all, you're moving that foot away to the opposite wall. So you're opening up the shoulder. Two, 3, 4 and 5. And then you bring that heel down towards your bottom and holding steady. That nice quad stretch. 2, 3, 4 and 5, and release. Well done. Okay, bring the hands under the shoulders, bring yourself up and slowly back into a nice child's pose. But this time I want you to bring your knees out to the width of the mat, bring yourself up onto the balls of your feet, extend your hands and come down into Sacred Heart. Just really gently, I'm going to stay here for 10 full breaths. So just allow your body to really just sink down into the floor here. Okay, 4, 5, let's go to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Come back up again. Okay, coming back onto a nice kneeling position. Just take 3 deep breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, right, we're going to just come forward and bring ourselves into downward dog. Who doesn't want to bring downward dog into a practice? It's a wonderful position. Okay, so we're going to just come back. We're going to take 5 nice deep breaths here. Okay, so I want you to just gently push back into the heels, taking all the way away from the hands here and back into downward dog. Three, 4 and 5. Okay, right, what I want you to do now, I want you to come up onto the tiptoes and I want you to bring a bit of weight forward and then I want you to push it back and down. and then up with the tiptoes, bring the weight forward, just a little bit on the hands, and then back. Again, we're doing that weight bearing, building up the shoulders, and forward, and back, 3, and 4, and back up again, and 5. Well done. Okay, now from here, I want you to raise that right foot up to the ceiling, and I want you to bring it all the way up to your chin, hold, back up to the ceiling, and down. Good, same the left side, left leg up, bring the knee into the chin, hold, back up to the ceiling, and down. Okay, same the other side, again, right leg up, sorry, bring that knee to the chin, hold, and back, left leg up, bring that knee in, hold, and back. Well done. Excellent. Bring the knees to the floor. Have a little rest. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Coming back to downward dog. Okay. I want you to take that right foot up to the hands, okay, and then you're going to come up into a assisted warrior 3. So you take your hands down, bring that left leg up, assisted warrior 3. Let's hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I want you to bend that right knee. I want you to see if you can come down and bring that left leg through, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Stepping back to downward dog, we'll do the same the other side. Okay, 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, step the left foot up to the hands, coming into assisted warrior 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming down on that knee and bringing that right foot through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay, bring your feet back together, coming up onto the tiptoes. We'll just balance here. Just holding the balance, keeping your drishti point at something straight ahead. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Come back to a seated position. Wonderful. Okay, so we're just going to work a little bit now on opening up the hips and coming into a half lotus, and then we'll finish off with a nice back bend. So, if your hips are still a bit tight and you really want to try and come into this lotus position, I recommend bringing your foot up. Okay, now, if you can, get the foot into the crook of the elbow of the opposite arm, and then you bring your hand round, and then you can rock that leg like a baby, roll it round just to start to gently open that right hip. If you're not quite able to bring it into the elbow, you can just hold it with your hand and hold your knee with your other hand. And you see the same effect, you're still opening the hip, okay? So just gently start to rotate the hip round in whichever way you feel comfortable. Your lower back does need to give a little bit more if you're cradling your leg like this, but you'll feel it more intensely in your lower back as well as your hip if you're able to achieve this posture. But holding that hand and the knee is just as good at opening up the hip wherever you're at. Okay, once you feel your hip is sufficiently open, You can then place the foot on that left thigh. Now again, ideally heel up towards the left side of the pubic bone into the groin, but anywhere on your leg is fine wherever you are. You don't want to force your knee or your hip to do anything, or indeed your ankle, anything that it doesn't feel comfortable to do. And always ensure that foot is well supported on the thigh. And again, you should have no more weight on this knee than your arm. Slowly, that will end up coming down towards the floor with practice without moving that foot off your thigh. You definitely don't want to have your foot down here just to get your knee down, because you're over torquing your ankle and your foot. Foot must be well supported, okay? If you feel ready, you can bring that left foot up and just sit in half lotus if you're comfortable, otherwise just leave your leg extended. And just take a few deep breaths, just allowing yourself to sink slowly into the floor so you feel really rooted. I love this posture. This is often how I meditate. It's usually half lotus, but I usually swap it around different legs because I always feel supported in this position. Better than just cross-legged. I always feel a little bit more rooted to the spot. I don't have to put as much effort into this position as I do with just normal cross-leg position. I feel it supports my back a little bit better as well. So with practice, it's a really nice position to sit comfortably. So just take a few deep breaths in here and then we'll do the other side. Just allow yourself to be. Now again, if your knee is up here, don't worry, okay? Just don't worry about all these things. It's just a tight hip, maybe you've got a knee injury or something. It just takes a little bit of time for your body to fully open up and be sitting in this position really comfortably, okay? Just take your time, gentle practice, and you'll definitely get there. Okay, slowly, just release that right foot. And bring your legs out in front, and we'll just do a nice forward fold. Just allow that right knee to relax. 4 and 5. Good. Come back up again. Now we do the same with the other side. So again, we either grab the foot and the knee and start to rotate that thigh, or you can bring the foot into the crook of the arm, and again sort of rotate it round. And remember, we've got to love ourselves. Love that knee, love that leg and foot that you're cradling like a baby. Our bodies are wonderful things. They house our soul. And no matter what shape or size you are, we are all wonderful beings in the bodies, the vehicle of the body that is our temple. And we should tell ourselves we love each other, we love ourselves more. Not in an egotistical way, but in a way that if you love yourself and feel that self-worth, then you can love others and instill that worth in others as well. But it starts with you, it starts with us, each and every one of us. Sometimes forget to do that, you know, when we're always trying to compare our bodies to the latest thing that the programming machine wants us to believe is the next best thing. It's all nonsense. Okay, gently bring that foot on top. I just go with how I feel in my body, myself, how I feel in my clothes, how I feel in my being. If I put the right food in, I always feel better. If I put rubbishy food in, I don't feel good. It's just listening intuitively. Okay, so again, you want to just sit here for a little while just so your body relaxes into this position. And again, don't worry if your knee's still up here, it's really not a problem. With gentle practice, it will eventually come down. Again, if you're in the position to bring that right foot up and sit comfortably in lotus position this side, fantastic. Once here, just allow yourself to take a few deep breaths and relax and just observe the feelings in your joints as slowly they open up. Now, if you're one of those people that are still in a bit of agony here going, oh, this is really struggling, I just invite you to try and unless it's obviously shooting pains, that's a different teacher entirely, then I would suggest you come out slowly. But if it's just that feeling of uncomfortable, I invite you to just surrender in to the resistance, push the resistance away, and just kind of surrender a little bit. And as you relax, you'll find your body will relax, and then your joints will start to respond accordingly. So just take it really easy. And then just slowly bring that left leg round in front, and again we'll come down and have a nice forward fold. Four and five. Coming back up again. Well done. Okay, so I'm just going to finish with a nice camel to finish. Uttanasana. Okay, so again, you can do it in different ways. You can bring your up onto your balls of your feet. You can put a cushion or a bolster on top of your calves, so you have less to have to come down and a little bit more support there. Or you can come down into the full position, which is feet flat like so, and then we go from here. Okay, and you can do this in both. The instruction is the same wherever your feet are. Okay, so you're going to have your knees hip width apart, and you're going to bring your hips as forward as you possibly can, as forward as you possibly can. Take up your right arm with an in-breath, exhale it all the way round to the heel. And again, if you've got a bolster or a cushion here, you would take it round to the cushion. Okay? Inhale that left hand and bring it all the way down to the left heel. Keep the hips forward. And then you want to take the head back if you can, and just open up the chest and breathe. Keep it steady through the core. That's supporting your lower back here. 3, 4, and 5. Take the head back up. Take the left hand up, then the right hand up. Slowly come down into child's pose. Just however you feel comfortable, just allow that back to relax. Take your head down and breathe. Now I invite you to do another one, because it's always good to try and do another back bend after the first. Ideally no more than 3 attempts at any particular difficult posture is always advisable. This time I'm going to go for the count of 10 breaths, but you do what needs to be done for you. If it's only 3 breaths, that's fine, but just make sure that you come out of the posture slowly, an arm at a time, and take your time to come down into child's pose as well. Always keep that core nice and strong all the way through this posture. Okay, coming back up again. Take the hips forward as far as you can go, engage that core. Take that right arm up and exhale it back to the heel. Inhale the left, exhale it back to the heel. Keep the hips forward, core engaged, head back, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Head up, left arm up, right hand up, and down. Relax the forehead down and release. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. done. Slowly come back up, bring yourself around and just finish off with a nice deep Paschimottanasana, a nice deep forward fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come back up. Oh, well done. Well done, everybody. Okay, so good heart opening, hip opening, shoulder opening class. Taking it nice and easy. Coming back into a nice comfortable Sukhasana position. I invite you, remember, also to do Shavasana at the end of here. You can put one of the meditation videos on my website. Cozy yourself down and just allow yourself just to relax and integrate the magic of your yoga practice. But for now, we'll take the hands into the heart chakra centre, make the sound of the universe to finish class. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done. Until next time.